Going, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the First 15. Thank you so much for joining me this lovely, lovely Thursday night. I hope you're having a great evening and enjoying yourselves, except for you, Aaron. I hope you rip through the toilet paper. Oh no, some fell. that was, that was awful. All right, welcome everybody to this week's episode of the First 15. If you are a new viewer coming by and hanging out tonight, thank you so much for coming by and doing that. I really appreciate it. To all of you that are returning, thank you so much for coming by and hanging out tonight. I always appreciate having you guys around. For those of you that are new, you're wondering what this show is about, well, it's pretty simple. Basically, every week I sit down with a handful of games that I've never played, usually 3 of them, and I play each one for just 15 minutes. That's right, just 15 minutes, just enough to get that feel, and then we yank it away. After the 15 minutes is up, we talk about the things we did like and we didn't like about it, whether that be the gameplay, the art style, the music, the mechanics, whatever there is, good and bad. We give it a few moments to kind of settle in, and then we give it a rating on this lovely, lovely tier list that you see next to me. Ratings as high as 15 hours, please. 1.5 hours for sure, 15 more minutes. 15 minutes was enough, and 15 minutes too long. Last week we played Axiom Verge, Postal Brain Damage, and Racine. And this week we are going to be playing Crime Boss Rockay City, Atlas Fallen, and Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. I'm very curious about what that last one is. I'm wondering if it's going to be like Jet Set Radio or something. I'm just really confused about what that image is, because it looks like a robot but with human arms. I don't know. And also, that's just straight up Chuck Norris and Donnie Trejo in Crime Boss Rockay City, so I have no clue what that is. But that's the whole idea of the show. Every week, we play games that we've never played before. Did you play any more Postal? I didn't, unfortunately. This past week was very busy. I didn't actually get a big chance to play a lot of anything on my PC for the most part. So, funny enough, I've actually been playing more on my 3DS. I've been playing a game called Fantasy Life, which I just got a 3DS emulator working on my PC, and I downloaded Fantasy Life. I got the ROM for Fantasy Life on my PC and was able to export my saves from my 3DS to my PC. So I'm actually able to play my own save file on Fantasy Life on my PC, but I can't go backwards. So I'm still just, like every now and again picking this up. Have I tried Crime Boss yet? I have not judged yet. But that is going to be the first game, so we will be jumping into that in a few minutes. But I've been looking into doing some more emulation stuff. I'm actually planning on soft modding the Nintendo Switch here as long as I can. So I don't know if it is patched or not, but I've got I got that ready. I have the little bypass switch ready for that, and just waiting till tomorrow to get an SD card on my discount day so that I can hopefully get that running, because I had a big memory card, but it's in my 3DS. So Bomb Rush is the spiritual successor to oh, okay. I actually never played Jet Set Radio, so I just know it. But only one more thing to mention. If it's an older model, so normally Normally that would be the case. I think it is an older model. There's actually a website called ismyswitchpatched.com that you can actually go in and put the serial number in, and it'll tell you whether or not your Switch is patched or not. Unfortunately, mine is from the point of time where it could have been patched if it came out of the box with the 4.01 software. If I don't know all about it, but I know that the thing that allows you to do it is patch. But you can buy this little clip, jeez, right there, that has 2 pins on the back and allows you to short that that particular spot on the right Joy-Con in order to mod it. I picked this up online for like, you know, $5 to do this. So yeah, it's a 50-50 on whether or not we can do it. And if we can, then great. This is going to become an emulator for my wife so she can play, you know, Simpsons Hit and Run, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker. And if this cannot be modded, it's just going to remain our family Switch, and we're going to buy the Odin, the AYN Odin 2 Portal, which is an Android handheld gaming console that is very, very nice. I've looked into a lot of it, and it's like $320, and it has like it has a dock and everything, but you know, just got to get to that point. I just got to check on the Switch. But yeah, also before we jump into it, just as a reminder, every week we do a giveaway here on the stream. This week we are giving away a Steam code for the Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remastered. So if you are interested in the Tomb Raider games, you want to get your hands on a copy of 1, 2, and 3 as a bundle for Steam, all you have to do is go to kelscorner.com, click the button that says join the game giveaway. That'll take you right to the right channel in the Discord, and hit the red confetti button. Heard good things about the Odin, but it's a bit pricey. Yes, so I am I was between whenever I started taking all of this into consideration for what she wanted to do, because I mean this is more for my wife than anything else. She wants to be able to play her old like GameCube games essentially, and I can emulate them on my PC, and we can use Moonlight to, you know, send them down to the TV in the living room. But if I'm playing on my PC, she can't be playing those games. So it kind of sucks at that. So I was looking for a standalone thing for her, and I was going to use my laptop with her. Unfortunately, she ran Twilight Princess on it and crashed my laptop. So that's out of the question. And unfortunately, we don't have another laptop in the house that would be strong enough for it. So I started looking into some of the more like handhelds, and the original one that I was looking at was the Retroid Pocket 5, which has some really good reviews. It's only about $220. The killer for this is that particular button layout with the joysticks on the bottom and the button cluster and the D-pad on top with the PSP design is apparently very uncomfortable for a lot of people, especially people with bigger hands. You know, I've kind of bare paws, like I don't have like long fingers, but I got thick hands, and my wife has, you know, not small hands by any means, but you know, she has a little bit smaller hands than I do, but she has some medical things with her hands that, from everything that I've heard, this would be probably far too uncomfortable for her. I recommended this, but as somebody who likes clamshell devices, you know, like my 3DS, This is more my style. But funny enough, I love the fact that this has that goofy thumbsticks above. Like I'd photoshopped a picture of an Xbox controller with this style, and was like, this is the most uncomfortable thing ever. And this is actually how it's set up. But after looking into everything, because these two are basically the exact same thing. They are like, their software, their hardware, it's all the same, except for this one's a clamshell, and the other one is like a PSP style, you know, like mono design. But then I found out about the Odin 2 Portal, which is a little bit bigger. It's a better screen. It is more expensive. It's $100 more. But it has better hardware in it. It is able to run better things on it. And in addition to that, it has the classic Xbox style controller layout and is a bit bigger. So this means that it will be a bit easier for her to sit on the couch and play if she's not having it hooked up directly to the TV. And luckily this does come with a dock, or you can buy a dock for about 30 bucks, or I think $40, something like that. But yeah, that's the plan. Means I got the Steam Deck so I could emulate. Yeah, so I definitely had that thought about you know, a Steam Deck. The only thing is that I like, it is definitely great, but like, I can't justify dropping $550. And I understand that the base model is only $400, and it's, you know, it is definitely a very powerful system for what it's worth. But the thing is that the Odin Portal 2, even if we went with this Pro model, which is the same price as the Steam Deck, this would the Odin the Portal the Odin 2 Portal Pro model is the same price as the base Steam Deck, and it comes with a 7-inch screen, which is the same, but it is 120 hertz. It is 0 bezels. On top of that, it also comes with, I think, the same, or no, does it, what's, 40 watt hour, what's, I can't, I can't do the math in my head. 8,000 milliamp hour battery in watt hour. I think it is, I don't know what that conversion would be. Okay, so the Odin 2 Portal is only 30 watt hours. So obviously you're getting less. But the thing is that this thing comes with 12 gigs of it comes with 12 gigs of RAM at the $400 model. And it also comes with double the storage that the Steam Deck has. So like, the crappy thing is that you can't play, you know, it doesn't have like it's Android, and I don't know enough about Android. 12 watt hours, not 30. Oh, okay, sorry. I did I went on the internet, so I have no clue. Yeah, so it's like, I don't, like, I know that the Steam Deck, you know, is obviously more built for Steam, and it has, you know, it has the desktop mode where you could download programs and stuff. But I just can't justify this price for the limited stuff that she is planning on doing with it. Now, if it was for me, it would be a different story. but she is just looking to play some old GameCube games. And honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that like I feel like this would hurt her hands, we would be jumping on this like today. But this is, you know, the base model of this can emulate Switch games. So, you know, it's exactly what we need. All right, so sorry about that big you know, big tangent in the in the emulator handheld world as I have been getting into. All right, so why don't we go ahead and jump into Crime Boss Rockay City. Another thing that I've recently started messing around with, it's not particularly anything you know, anything like crazy, but I recently found out about a program for your computer called Playnite, Playnite, that is it's a game launcher that you can link to your other game launchers on your system in order to manage all of your game libraries in one place. So I recently downloaded it and I have it linked up to Steam, Epic, Microsoft, Ubisoft, EA, GOG, Humble, itch.io. So I now have access to all of my game libraries in one place, and I was really surprised that I had never heard about this. Whoa, what the hell just happened? What the hell was that? What was that you were talking about? Oh, I mean, if you're talking about this, it just crashed because it said that there wasn't enough memory. I got 32 gigs of RAM. What are you talking about? I don't have enough memory. Oh, the thing that shared my game accounts. It's called Playnite. There we go. Ooh. Some retro handheld comparisons. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I would. Um, yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about Playnite in between games because it's a really cool program. I mean, it's if you're into like trying to sort and allocate your stuff. Um, all right. All right, there we go. Roguelite? Wait, what is this? Like, obviously, I don't know what this game is, but I'm very curious now what this game is. Travis Baker is the boss. Don't let the boss die. Whoa. What the hell just happened? What the heck is going on? The game just crashed. I'm going to try and relaunch it. Dude, this thing is just eating through. Oh, thank you for the follow, Judge. I appreciate that. This thing is like eating through my disk space. Okay, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to try one more time, but we're gonna lower the resolution because I keep getting this message saying that it needs to close down because I don't have enough memory. And I don't know if it's talking about, like, you know, my RAM. Like I said, I got 32 gigs going in this. All right. Let's try this again. Graphics. I mean, oh yeah, you know, you're right. It would be my VRAM that would be the issue. Oh, all right. We're gonna drop this back. So, all right. So we're down. I had problems with it, but I think one of my friends did. And the problem is OBS is actually messed up right now. I know I'm still live. um, but OBS is actually jacked up right now. All right, I legit can't fix this. Um, I just don't want to have to close OBS and restart it because we've already been going for like half an hour. Arguably, no gameplay has gone on, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Um, but I can't change the resolution of the game. Um, so let me click back in. Let's just as crappy as it is to, you know, have it this. I guess let's just see if it'll even play. That I guess is just a factor we have to take into consideration. Okay, it's at least running now.
Rockay City.
Is it?
To Rockay City, the city of amusement and leisure.
Nope. It crashed again. that sucks. That really sucks. I was very much looking forward to trying that game out. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case tonight. That's why it's $5. It's only $5? Price is right. Yeah, yeah. No, that sucks. That really sucks. You know, it's never fun when a game doesn't work. I mean, we just had Tombstar. Tombstar didn't work. You know, and that was a shame. And I can see there's other people streaming it, so you know, it is what it is. But that's bum. That's bum is what that is. Shoot. And the killer is that I don't really even have much of a backup for that one because all the games I have right now are all slated. Normally I'd have something Something off to the side. You know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Hold on. Where's this? Where's Rockay? So, unfortunately, wait, what the hell? Oh, Jesus. All right. Going to ride the elliptical and lurk for a bit. Had too many orders for dinner. All right, Judge. Enjoy your walk, my friend, and thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming back. Hey, if you want to join the Discord, I will give you a notification when I am able to get that game up and running. Maybe we can give it another shot for another day and try to get that one going. So, would really like to check it out. I'm very curious about what it is, and I never like to let a game linger out like that. But sometimes shit happens. So, but we can always manage for the future. That being said, retry Tombstar. Really on Discord. I'm in a group chat, but I'll check it out. Yeah, no, that's no worries. If you are, if you are, great. If not, no worries. You got the follow, so you'll see the next time I go live, and I can maybe give that another shot then. So I do appreciate you coming by, though. My PC is too weak. Yeah, that's exactly it. My PC can't handle Danny Trejo and Chuck Norris at once. So, I hate to say it, but unfortunately that does mean that, why is it not updating? Oh, that's not good. Okay, you know what? I am gonna have to restart OBS because OBS is not pulling any information anymore. So yeah, I'll be back in like 2 minutes or 30 seconds.